That's who you trust in. You might have a great marriage. You might have a great family. That's not taken away from what you have down here. But the only way to a great marriage, the only way to a great relationship, the only way to a great ministry, the only way that you can love anybody on the outside of these doors, the only way that you can keep the word of God, you gotta have love down on the inside, the way that Jesus loved us. He died for us. He was who was without sin. He didn't do nothing wrong. It was us. We could have just snapped his fingers. He could have just came down off the cross. He could have told the Lord, no, you know what, Lord? Let them take that whooping. Wipe the earth clean. I don't want to do it. But Jesus is the perfect example of what real love is. It's easy to love somebody that always agree with you. It's easy to love somebody who is always there when you call. There's no challenge in that. That's not showing God anything. That's not being a mirror of Christ. In order for the Lord to see you and him, you gotta love those that spitefully misuse you. You gotta love on those that still holler in your face and stab you in the back. Then and only then will your reflection really read Jesus. That's what the Lord said on today. That's the greatest commandment is love. That's what we failed in. We only get with the cliques and we get with the ones that don't make us angry. And even if they make us angry a little bit, we can still deal with them. But that's not who God is calling you to love on. Love them. But I need you to love your neighbor that's constantly in your face about all that negative stuff. I challenge you, not me, but God challenges you. Can you pray for that one that lied on you yesterday? Can you continue to pray for that one that repeatedly lies on you? Can you bridle your tongue? We're going back to Friday. Can you study to be quiet when you know if you get in that conversation, you know you're going to say something off that you're going to be held accountable for? Can you take that moment and close your mouth and say, I can't be a part of that? Talk to me later. I gotta go. Are you challenged enough? Do you really want to walk with Christ? Can you abide in God? Can you bridle your tongue? Can you think before you speak? That was a rich word on Friday. That's what ties into this word on today. Because if you can bridle your tongue and even be real with yourself, be real with God and say, God, I can't help myself. I need you to help me. Be real. Be truthful. I have a problem, God. I keep finding myself in the wrong company. I know those people are talking about the men and women of God. I know these people are against my ministry, against the leaders. I even know these people are really against me and against my family. Can you pray for them? But at the same time, remove yourself. See, baby, beloved, don't get it twisted. This walk, majority of the time, is a lonely walk. And when I say it's a lonely walk, I'm not saying it's omitted of God. I'm saying it's omitted of flesh connected to you. See, that's when we feel like we're lonely. Because really we're not alone. Truly we're not alone.